Welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. I'm your arrogant host, Von Fry. Got some really exciting news for you tonight. Not just are we playing Splatoon Raiders, which I left in my unboxing room, but I put the card. I'm not holding it. Okay, we don't have that. But yeah, I don't look crazy pale or anything. I learned. After having it for 3 years, I decided, now's a good time to maybe figure out how to use this camera manual. So I look like the colors look pretty good, don't they? How's that Red Bull look? Oh, yes. We've got a Red Bull. We've got cheesecake. This is probably the last night for the cheesecake. The cheesecaking, okay? I've got other treats in store for you guys. We have a requested snack for tomorrow night. We've been briefly looking at it with Anna about how to maybe do like a co-stream for the members. And I guess that would stream to her Twitch too, or what? I don't know. I don't really know how we can go about it effectively. I probably can't have all the bells and whistles, just saying. Or I'll have to make a different, like a second bracket, picture in picture, have like all these like displays all over the place. It could get really unwieldy. Let me catch up with the chat. We got Banjo, Earthworm, Nowhere, Chase. Do we have anybody have eyes on Sweet Tea? What happened to Sweet Tea? Yeah, I don't think I can do the cheesecake without the caramel drizzle and the Reese's Pieces. You know what they say, once you go caramel drizzle and Reese's Pieces, you don't go back? Or is it you're going to need a wheelchair? I think it could be some of the latter. Cavafax, welcome. Why don't we... Hey, Cavafax, check it out. Sony ZV-E10. I finally figured out how to do it in manual, so I don't look like freakishly pale. If you watch the video today... The reason I finally decided to go off auto and go, okay, fine, I'm going to do it manual. That video shifted white balance every 5 seconds. So I really fought to try to make it look somewhat cohesive, the video I posted today. So now I didn't think that this would work webcam mode in manual, but evidently it does. And are we mogging or bogging? That's what the kids say, right? I think we're totally bogging with the camera quality now. Did you do something to your eyebrows? No, I wanted them to turn a little gray, and then they did. Like I have that kind of control over my body. They go a little gray to be less Shapiro, less imposing that way. Well, guys, I think you want to see what we're all here for. Splatoon Raiders, let's fire it up. I'm a noob. I have not played any Splatooning. And if you didn't see, I did decide to pick this up. And I realized I could have just rented it for another 3 weeks or whatever, but $25 at Target on sale, it was a little hard to look away from that, I feel like. Isn't mogging? I don't know what mogging is. A mog is Kate Sith, right? It's a cat and a mog. The mog is the android. Selected difficulty. What the shit did I just watch? And there's a cloud of dust. Setting a real high bar there, game. Way to make a first impression. Standard difficulty is Raider. The setting can be changed later. It only affects enemy strength, not what you can acquire. Tougher battles. Hold up. No, let's go. I've never played a Splatoon. I think we can just dive. All right, I'm assuming there will be some kind of cutscenes. We're going to need some of this. Oh, is the camera looking pretty good, guys? You see me at like close to my actual skin complexion. Cavafax, I set the white balance at 4500K. And I set my lights to 4500K. The Spirit Lady Isles. Huh? Is that the rumor we're chasing this time? Yep, according to that map in the basement. Didn't you read the article? What? Fry? It's a sunken might resurface a tectonic shift. Tectonic shift? Come on, big man. Who cares about tectonics? It doesn't matter why the island's something whatever. All that matters is the loot. This is going a little fast. Hey, eager, get ready. Oh, there they are. Wow, this cutscene looks like PS2. I think I saw this. This looks like something, one of the game engine cutscenes from DOA 2 Hardcore. Settle down, Fry. What's happening? I know some people got Amazon early, some people get it late. That's why I went to Target. It cost 10 extra bucks. It only cost me $5. I had a lot of Circle reward gift cards. So I figured, you know, if it's only gonna be $5, sure, we can get the stream going. I thought we'd have a huge turnout. We got 3 viewers. Ah! Should Big Man be like a Sylvester Stallone, maybe? Oh, what happened? Pilot! What? No! Did Fry just change races? Fry got kind of dark. Are you okay? You can play. You know what though? If you want to change cars in Splatoon Raiders, wow. That's what we did with our title sequence. So it was a hurricane that we were seeing. I was thinking it would be really badass if I had Rock You Like a Hurricane as my intro song on the stream. Hey, mechanic. Hey. Oh, where a mechanic get to, huh? Have you been outside all this time? I hope you haven't caught a cold. What? Skibbity-doo. Heck yeah. You know, they did that with, they did the unassuming title thing in the new Zelda games. It's just like black screen, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You're like, huh? You're not gonna like overdo this? Okay. Hold on, we're a little more muscular, or wait, is this a guy? The 4 genders. Okay, do we want, is that a male and that's a female? I kind of like this one. What do you want to look and sound? I'm not so sure the sound matters. Hey there, hey, let me just... There, much better. I kind of like the hairstyle we had. What the... Now I can't tell if I'm a guy or not. Maybe I picked a girl. Are they gender fluid? Is that what we're calling this? Vaughn, is your 80s your favorite decade for music? I've noticed a lot of music. You know, I feel like I used to be able to think that. But... And that's because... I listened to 80s music in the 80s, 90s, and then high school. College, I start listening to some classic rock. And then like really on the way out and post-college, 90s. So I'm not really so sure. Look, favorite decade, it's quite a blanket statement to make, you know? Yeah, I think Nintendo has been really going with the unassuming title drops, haven't they? See the second cut? It's got RCA cable. Oh, it does. That's... This is like a potato chip clip. No, it's a C-clamp. You know, I kind of like the C-clamp. Well, it's not really a C-clamp, but I'm digging the C-clamp, guys. No, I don't think those were composite. I think those were speaker cables. I have some on the ground in front of me. He's got some kind of torn up brows here, doesn't he? He's done some time. How about brows? Oh wait. Jeez. I think that's probably me there. Now dial in your complexion. Is this how the game gets more difficult the darker you make your squiddling? What was he to begin with? Kind of orangey, I think makes a good contrast. Is he kind of young? Maybe. Now let's see about the eyes. The red's okay with me. Oh, you know what? That's intriguing. Looking good. Happy about this? I love it. I'm not that pale. I fixed the camera and you can see that I have something going on. Well, now the screen got all blue, but you get it. Brows, the real difficulty slider. All right, we have a squad of nightmare fuel. Well, this marks day 31 since our crash landing. What's on the agenda? Where did the mechanic come from? That's what they call you, right? The mechanic wasn't on the plane. We already made a lounge and an open space for exercise. What else do we need? Oh, duh. We don't have an arcade yet. Hey, I got next. Yeah. Wait, no, yeah. This guy only says A? So he should be like Fonzie, like, A. Wait a minute. No, like, oh, wait, no. Now's not the time for games. We're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Are we now? I can never tell when you're being sarcastic. Hey, yeah. Come on, guys, we really gotta get back to Splatsville. Hey, but here we are, doing nothing but making our base, comfier. My bad. I just wasn't expecting our ace pilot to also be a top-notch Oh, the pilot. I'm sorry, but doesn't pilot usually supersede mechanic? Like, president, oh, but now you're a volunteer? From ships to cranes, you name it, the mechanic can build it. And I guess I got carried away with requests. Be that as it may, our break is running a little bit long. We should start making plans to get home. Yeah, and plan A is to make the hideout ship move, right? Yeah, easier said than done. Still don't know why we made it so big. And I don't know why we couldn't hire voice actors. I mean, you can get that Asian who does the, like, hot version of Ada Wong, but she sounds like she has Down syndrome. You could get her pretty cheap. If only Master were here. We could have him tow us. Master? So, mechanic, I'm sure building a doodad to move the hideout ship would be a snap for you, right? A request like that is probably gonna be need a bunch more materials. Materials, you say? I wouldn't know where to begin. Sounds like another job for our good old mechanic. Yeah, could be. Sorry to dump it all on you, mechanic, but could you scrounge some materials for us? Hey, if you're leaving the hideout, make sure you take a walkie-talkie. They're just like, they've got like all kinds of like merchandise clinging to them, don't they? This guy almost looks like he has like a Tamagotchi thing from 97. Yeah, but they made it that way so they wouldn't have to hire voice actors. That's why they talk that way. And therein lies the issue. Before we get underway, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Cue Enya. Who can say we're alone? Only time. Enya? Ah, man, does she have 3 good songs? I think she has at least 1.5. She probably has 3. Probably. Enya would be good closing music. All right, so rock you like a hurricane. That's the intro. And what I could do is actually set that stuff. And then when YouTube comes down on me, edit it out in the VOD and be like, hey, what are you talking about? I don't see anything for you to claim over here. The thing just starts. It's like, dan, 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 dan. And then we could have like, take a break. Could be like, Chuck Mangione. It would be funny. And then the end, it would be like Enya as everybody's saying goodbye and wiping their tears. Who do I go to first to ask for permission? Let's contact Enya. All right. What are we saying here? Hello? Hello? You hearing me? Hey, mechanic. Do you read? Connection secured. Now, go get us some resources. Hey, don't fall in the ocean while you're at... Do you guys know who these guys are? Big Man and Fry? And the Professor and Amy and Leela? Like, who are these in the other games? I see something shiny ahead already. We might have to have a use for that thing, so go grab it. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Move the controller in line. Oh no, I do not. No, do not. No. No, 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 no. No. You see them every time you turn. They're from Splatoon 3. I usually have copyrighted intros too, and then I crop okay, yeah. I mean, it's not like the video, the lives are getting like any views after the fact anyway, right? Do I really want to do tilt? Consider this your baseline. Press... I am going to get carpal tunnel. I don't like... My baseline was a little high, I feel like. Shoot. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Alright, so there we go. Kind of. Collect the shards. Press ZL to turn into a squid. You can swim through it. You're faster when you are in squid form. I question the soundtrack here. It's no scorpions. Alright, so you said you see them when you look down the camera? Or you turn the sensitivity way down. Okay. It's okay, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not... I have been pretty attuned to playing the Nintendo games with the weird-ass controls. Because I feel like I wouldn't get this opportunity on the Xbox, right? Alright, do we have a jump? Alright, I'm going to... Shoot. There we go. Now I can jump with the special button here. Well, I also don't have any like VR capabilities, so like if the game offered the VR, I feel like, and you had the VR stuff, it'd feel like you had to play it VR. Xbox, just everything plays so similar. Like, is that, and I have to question if that is a positive, right? You can ink the wall and then you can what? Ink the wall and swim with the, which was it? Whoa. Yep, I am probably playing on the wrong difficulty setting. Swim under, huh? Were the controls in the other Splatoons motion like this? William H. Macy looks like a demake of Von Fry. Sweet Tea was playing Overwatch last night and you didn't show up. Use the ink to cover the other ink. I mean, I think of it, it looks to me more like paint, really. Doesn't it look like you could ride the wooden board? Oh, shoot. Huh. Good going so far. A lot of 5-head on that one. I don't think we've been this way yet. Hey, are those salmonids? Salmonids? Salmonids. What are we doing? I didn't stick around last stream, latched onto something else streaming, someone else streaming something more interesting than Overwatch. Haven't gotten this yet, but plan to get it soon. Whoa, there, where are these islands were these islands the site of the Salmonids? Turf War? New event announced in Air Riders. Hey, they look like they're spooling for a fight. If they see us, they'll attack for sure. Shouldn't be too big a deal. You can always ink them with ZR to drive them back. Go for it, mechanic, and don't freeze up. Why don't you call me pilot? Okay, let's see here. Is that working? Nice shooting. Why is the control still on the screen like that? All right, we're gonna slip in there. Whoa. Did I miss one? As you've seen, you can get shards by passing through squid wings. Well, I mean, there's not a ton of buttons here to try to remember. I think I can handle this a little. Recover ink. So you recover ink when you're the blobfish. No going up that, huh? Whoa, that's a big one. Hey. Hey, looks kinda strong. That's a boss, if ever I saw one. When Xbox player have abandoned Halo for Splatoon. I didn't pay the $20 for the special version of that, so we're gonna have to try to get this out of the way in like 5 days. so that we can get to Halo when it day one game passes. But yeah, 10 years, I made the mistake of not canceling my Game Pass, so it's kind of looping back. Did finish Halo Infinite. 100% of Halo Infinite. Need to knock out a few more things, I'm sure. But I could help you with that. Actually, I'm probably going to have to delete it soon to make room for Halo Campaign Evolved. I'm never getting used to that title. Psh, one boss, you got this. I feel like this would be way easier without these controls. Oh, they make a goo. Oh! I took out the boss. First try. You know, I do need the Lego Batman first try, don't I? You can solo Infinite? Well, you gotta have 2 people for some stuff. It turns out you don't have to have 3, but it's advised. There's something about co-op in this where it's like you can come to join somebody's game, but only temporary. And I've heard it's like that in like a Dark Souls game or something. Yeah, I need to look and see if someone has a pre-made green screen Lego Batman first try, or if I'm gonna have to make it. Yeah. Whoa. You were right. There's nothing to worry about. Check it out. The salmonid dropped something. And it's our job to pick it up. Sometimes defeated salmonids. Salmonids? Salmon? Like, okay. Flamingo Splattershot Jr. Am I using it? Do you have to pay extra money for a good soundtrack? The Masked. Ooh, have not seen you in a long time. Well, I don't have any like pre-order bonus content. You know, if it was Capcom, you'd get music for pre-ordering, right? What is this? Clip what? The talking about the music? What is that? Some kind of machine? Yeah. Maybe we could scrap it for parts for the hideout ship. Yeah, it's a gold mine of metal. A metal mine. Mind bringing it back for us, mechanic? There's no possible way that mechanic could carry it alone. I suppose we'll have to help. Gotcha character? I don't know why his name's that. Yeah, the Masked was here when I played. I do need to play that some more. I need to do more. I know in Breath of the Wild I did some shrines off camera, off stream. But I probably should do the rest of them on stream, you know? Just wait here. We'll be along soon. Wasn't this the thing in BioShock, like a big brother? Yeah, I'm not... Am I supposed to be enchanted by the music? Like, it's not really hitting me. We made it back. Way to pull together, team. So heavy. Yeah, there's a lot of rust in this thing. I think we Get some good parts out of it. Hey. It looks like he's flashing everybody. Like, you know, the trench coat. Ah! I'll start breaking it down. Break it down. Boom, 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 boom. Are we gonna break it down? I'll show up every now and then, say hello, and see a game I'm thinking about getting. Well, you haven't missed much. We just started this. Though it's progressing pretty tutorial speed right here. Yeah, a Big Daddy, that's it, yeah. The more I look at it, the more this machine looks like some kind of vehicle. Shiver, you're in the mood for a joyride. I don't know. Super old looking. I really don't think you'd get anywhere. Who's to say? Maybe the mechanic could fix it. Hey, I think this might be too far gone even for the mechanic. We won't know until we try. So enough guff. Let's fix it. Hey, you're the boss. Is Shiver the boss? Okay. They say so. Big Man vampire star I made. What's Big Man? Who's Big Man? Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Is he Big Man? Or guy? Or... Big Man. That is not a man. Looking good. As, well, not new, but, With the rust off, it looks pretty sweet. Turns out there was a bot under all that gunk. You didn't think so, huh? Great work. Now that we've done it, the favor of cleaning, this bot should return it by letting us ride. Who wants to take it for a test drive? All right now, it's way past snack time. Hey, I'm dead on my fins. Fine. I'll catch you later, bot. We've just cleaned this bot, but okay, we're gonna take a break. Yeah, how many snack breaks has Fry had today anyway? Oh yeah, mechanic, did you check out the stuff we picked up? Try equipping the weapon you found on that island with the plus. Why? Did they not really think that might look like the D-pad button? First select which gear you're changing. This time it's your weapon. Okay. Oh, you can change your style. Weapons have levels. The higher the level, the more damage is dealt. It's a level 2. If you're not sure what to use, let the weapon level be your guide. Now equip your new weapon and press B to go back. Weapons that are easy for anyone to use. Shooters, huh? High rate of fire and no quirks. They allow a lot of flexibility when fighting. You can find this info in the ZL thing. Okay. What about my style? Here you can swap it up. I want different eyebrows. The prison brows. So is Shiver, Fry, and Big Man are in Splatoon 3, huh? If you miss a weapon or material that shows up during a raid. Raid? Yeah, raid, Splatoon Raiders, okay. Don't worry, it'll be collected automatically. If you miss it, it'll get collected automatically. Even if you don't pick it up when you see it, it's yours. Still, wow. That's forgiving as hell. Oh, imagine if Bethesda made this. Bethesda over here with the... No, hold on. You need to drop something or you can't walk. Right? Bethesda... Oh my god. That over-encumbered thing. Oh, imagine if they applied that shit to Doom. Oh, you're holding too many weapons, big guy. Oh, you better wait. You better put something away. You got too many nails in your pocket. They're weighing you down. That you got to drop your notepad and your nails if you want to pick up that shotgun over there. Like, they introduce every map rotation and events, and they're a big part of the campaign. Huh? The TSA said I had too many explosives in my pocket. RIP. Was Mexico rooting for the Argentinians in the World Cup? Or would you rather root Spanish? Like, what was it looking like over there? Hey, looks like Fry's done snacking. Yeah. Alright then. Let's check out that butt. Erp Island. Yeah. Ah, something's popped up on the bot's window. I really poked it. Gah, no fair starting without me. What is this thing? Looks like a map of the area around here. This bot comes equipped with a radar. The map is showing spots where the radar is pinging. So does that mean the stuff to find on these islands? I knew it! Okay, is this Squidling's head upside down? Like, are you guys seeing this too? The head is upside down. You hate Argentina. See, I wasn't sure if it would be immediate rival, root for their demise, you know? Wasn't sure. Oops, don't hit that. I didn't watch the World Cup, but I heard DSP gripe about Argentina, and so I wanted Argentina. She has a that is a 7 head. That is very forehead. I knew it, the treasure hunting heart is thumping. We gotta go check it out right now. Choose the destination with the, okay, well, I'm sure we will go to that spot. Raid! You're raiding alone. Shall we make the bot's maiden voyage a treasure hunt? Those radar pings were a long way off. How are we gonna get the bot there? Everyone, when we're done with our snacks, stand exactly where you were around the bot for the rest of this discussion. Is that not what just happened? I think the VTuber thing's dying. Like face masks, crypto, and FTAs. What is it? PDF. NFTs. Doesn't it just seem like there's like, what are we doing watching these people who have to put a cartoon image up? Like, I just don't know. You're more interested in NASCAR than the... Yeah, I watched the second half and the, I guess, the, you know, the next, the overtime was almost an entire game. What a boring ass sport to get invested in, let me say, man. Every 3 seconds, someone falls to the ground and acts like they broke their leg. And no one scores. Now, you would think that a commissioner, the league, whatever, some Swedish guy with money would be like, hey, clearly scoring is like really restricted in this, so let's open it up a little bit. This offsides crap, screw that. We're not scoring enough to justify these weird restrictive rules. Oh, and let's come up with some kind of way to keep people from falling on the ground acting like they're hurt. Or what I would do is I'd put together a damn team of gymnasts, and anytime you like poke them, they could do a backflip, and holy shit, what the... Well, he's got to kick the penalty shots now. Like, there's ways to like totally farm these rules, and yeah, it's just brutally dull. Just a lot of like kicking the ball. My dad made this comment. He said, you can see these pros, they separate. They got like a lot of distance between each other, and they kick the ball to their teammates. But when you were a little kid, you guys just all congregated over the ball and stuff. And I was like, I mean, y'all just like chase the ball all together and it just made a big mess. I'm like, yeah, but we scored more. Little kids who don't know how to play basketball do not score more than the NBA players. Little kids who can barely run and not throw and can't kick a football do not score more than the players in the NFL. But somehow the little kid strategy seems to be more effective in soccer. Yeah, I mean, the numbers don't lie. Points were being scored versus points are not being scored. Man, yeah, I could like totally coach a team to victory in that. I'd have a bunch of like Asians that do backflips when you look at them wrong, and then it'd be, oh my, he must have punched him. This guy just did like 3 back handsprings. Oh man, it's just, what the third world loves it because it's like we have a field and some knotted up socks, and we're gonna call that a ball. We don't even have shoes. The equipment's so cheap anybody can play it. That's why you need a barrier of entry. Like auto racing, how do you even get started in that? Your dad owns a car company. Your dad was Dale Earnhardt Sr. That's how you get started. That barrier of entry, crazy high. Auto racing. A little bit down the way, some bit. Can you hit some people? Well, welcome to football, right? Well, you're going to have to buy some pads and sign up for some shit, but it's better than soccer. Oh, dull as balls. Sports ain't really my thing. I know, you know, it's weird when I first started making like movie and game reviews on YouTube, it was strange to me that there were so many people watching that were like unaware of sports. I thought that there would be some interest in that, but now I'm starting to understand why people don't care about sports. That was before we had really player activists. Well, you have this platform and you need to speak about whatever rights and, you know, the state of the water supply and it's like everything driving people away from sports and to the world of video games. It's kind of the way it feels. You have to at least have a go-kart. You have to, yeah, you need, I just don't even know how you can get started. It seems like the barrier of entry to auto racing is incredible. How do you get started in Formula One? You don't just say, I'm going to be a Formula One driver. You have to be like crazy connected, I'm sure, right? Or people just are not even going to give you the shot. I expect that from you. You talk about what you want, even if the algorithm hates people that do that. They do, because they want you to repeatedly talk about one thing. They want super crazy predictable. You know? Oh, Vaughn, where's your Odyssey review? It's not happening. See, there you go. But you're supposed to go see the Odyssey and then report back. No, I don't have to. Did I spend the extra $20 for super early access kind of crap for Halo? No. I did sign up for the Duskbloods, and did anybody else sign up for the Duskbloods beta? It's rather restrictive. We may not be, I may not even get a look at that. Yeah, and that's going to happen in August. Why not? The Odyssey was amazing. I'm not terribly interested in really going out of my way for an old-ass story everybody knows about, with some kind of weird modern spin and like ridiculously inaccurate. Like people are like, are you upset about the black gal being Helen Troy? Are you upset about Elliot Page? I'm upset about the freaking horse. How the hell did they make that horse? Oh, well, they made it from the ship. Bullshit, they made that from the ships. The horsey in Troy looked like it was made out of ships. You know, I feel like we've already seen this movie too. Watch the Amada Sante version. What was that, from like '97? I remember them even forcing that on us in English class when we were learning about this. Yeah, that one's the hardest one to get into unless you're a Nepo baby. How did that that British black guy get into F1? Like, that must have been a hard bar to clear right there. What's his name? Short black guy. I think he was with Mercedes for a while. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, we don't even really know the names of these guys because we've got football. Let's get back to the game. I'm sure you guys are upset. Well, I'll take it. It'll take a while, but we could plop it on a raft, paddle it over. No, wait. I got a way better idea. Fly? Squeeze yourself in there real quick, big man. Big man's going in there? You think I'll fit? Graphic-wise, how does this look compared to 3? McLaren gave him a development deal years ago. Yeah, like, I just don't Hey, were they forced to find a black guy to develop? Like, how does that even start? Was he winning in the go-kart circuit? Like, in high school, if you're dunking from the free throw line, people find a way to put you on some basketball teams. Was he, like, doing Fast and Furious shit in high school? And then they said, you know what? It's either the slammer or you go to the track. Like, I don't know. Top 5 movies. That's kind of tough. I might end up naming more than 5 here. Like, Terminator 2 is number 1. But Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark and Back to the Future, pretty sure those need to be in the discussion. And then if you want to throw it to some oldie, Citizen Kane's pretty damn good. So, I mean, that's 5. But I have a list, actually, on IMDb, a voting list. At one point, I was like one of those, like, percent people who, like, had a big sway in how things were determined. I think I can share that list with you. I think it's a public list thing. Let me see if I can get that to you over here. The problem is I fell off and I quit rating stuff on IMDb. And I do prefer a 4-star system, so you can kind of see. Let's see, your profile. I think I made the list public. Man, I kind of miss writing reviews on IMDb too. Well, hold on. Is my ratings public? And then how do I share that? So the last thing I rated was Edward Scissorhands. I have not been rating much lately. You're rating. Here we go. Copy link. Hello, Shawshank Redemption's pretty good. I'm not going to bother with Hail Mary. I have personal beef with one of the directors. I also think that it strikes me as 2 bad movies, ripping off 2 bad movies to make a good one. Screw that. South Park, bigger, longer, uncut. Have not seen, for good things. You have The Odyssey in your top 5. Does this sound like a recency bias here? You know, I watched Out of Africa last week. It took me like 5 days to get through it because it was boring as balls. This is won 7 Oscars for the 1985 Oscar season. You know, achieved in 86, but Back to the Future walks that down so hard. It's like, what were we thinking? Well, but this is the one with Meryl Streep. If you want Back to the Future to win, it should have had Meryl Streep in it. If Meryl Streep was his mom... Shit. It got an Oscar for, like, cinematography, and, like, all of the, like, vistas are out of focus. Like, What are we doing? What are we doing? The vistas are out of focus, and the composite shots look jank even when they don't need to. Composite shots look like something out of a Sean Connery James Bond movie. I support black hockey players. Aren't people into hockey now because there's some show about gay hockey player thing? I don't know. I've been watching King of the Hill. I'm 4 episodes in, new season, enjoying it. Do you guys want Anna to try to join me for the going off topic tomorrow? If we can figure out, Anna, I may have to make like a new version of this screen with 2 faces on it. It's gonna divide funny. I don't know how we're gonna. I don't know if I can get that to go to YouTube from the thing you're talking about, the stream together. Unless it supports a stream key. I don't know. You won't be here tomorrow. Where is the sad face? This is the closest I've got.
You freaks.
Can do next Friday. Nope, just Friday. This Friday is the only good Friday. Let me see here. Where's my buttons? Oh, we're already on the screen. What beef? I can't remember if it's Lord or Miller. I think it's Phil Lord. I gave 21 Jump Street a bad review, and I had saw it in advance and stuff, and I gave it a bad review. And then he started following me on Twitter. I'm like, wait, you know, I didn't really like it. And he's like, yeah, I thought maybe I should keep an eye on you. So then, like, when I got into stand-up, he was looking at my stand-up and was like giving me some critiques on it and stuff. And then when they were going to do the Star Wars thing, I was like, hey, I will drop whatever I'm doing and push a broom on your Star Wars movie if so needed. But I wasn't really hearing back from him. And then he went like into some kind of like TDS mode and blocked me. And it's not like I was running around saying a bunch of pro-Trump shit. Or maybe I was too negative on Kamala or something. But I just noticed the other month that he blocked me on Twitter. Because he was going during like lockdown stuff. He was really quite the psychopath on the front of like lib talking points and shit. And I'm just like, screw this guy. Also, Ryan Gosling does not have range. He seems to have a developmental disability. He doesn't seem like he's all there. I can't buy him as anybody but a kind of mute Down syndrome-esque dude. Yeah, but if you ignore the directors, would you? I'm not watching it. It looks like Spaceman and Sunshine put together. 2 bad movies. But Vaughn, they wrote the book. I don't care. The guy didn't write the book before Sunshine, right? Oh, but before Spaceman beat you to it. So, and Spaceman was garbage. And shit, Spaceman had the broad from Driver. And this one's got the guy driving from Driver. Do we have to put people from Driver in space? Christina Hendricks was in Firefly. We don't have to... Poe Dameron got shot in Drive. We're only putting people from Drive in space movies. There, I said what I said. Interstellar also sucked. I did like The Martian. Yeah, I'll give it that. Have you played? No, I think I have it on my list of things to do someday or whatever. Because I don't think it's on Xbox, but I think I saw it here. It's very weird how you just see things that are not on Xbox. Pizza Tower. Yeah, they want money for that. Wait, did it say it has a demo? No. It doesn't really look like it almost looks like a Genesis game if Genesis could do like 1080p, you know? I read The Martian. It's one of my favorite books. I'm not really sure how to approach that because it's like if you read the book, The movie's based on the book. Things need to happen verbatim to the book, so therefore you are not surprised. Herein lies the issue with trying to translate the Resident Evil movies into cinema. At the very least, this new one coming out is not a game, so there should be some room for surprises. That's the only thing I liked about the first movie was, oh, okay, well, adjacent to this events of maybe the first two games, without the game character, so no one's in plot armor. Okay, this sounds... Oh, but the execution was ass. It does go on sale for $9. There's a lot of things that go on sale I need to pick up when they're actually on sale. You know what? You know what's probably the best book I read? The English Patient. And you know what? Pretty good movie. Elaine Bennis didn't like it. I'm not really sure why. But I've seen bad versions of The English Patient. I'm trying to remember. Oh, okay. Yeah, Out of Africa is like, I realize it's before The English Patient. It is a boring, no drama, not a love triangle, no suspense version of The English Patient. Like, what? The English Patient, probably need to watch that again soon. Or some. Is it on 4K? That was a good looking movie too. Would make for a good 4K. And you know that's before they put everything on like 2K digital intermediate. So you get like a real scan. You're all, how does she say it? You're all gonna die down here. They say that in the very last line in the close of the, as the credits are rolling in the final movie. But Vaughn, they really worked it. No, there was no plot. Those movies, those Resident Evil movies walk all over each other. Pretend they don't happen. Mask has the right idea. You got to pretend that there aren't Resident Evil movies in order to enjoy Resident Evil, the game. You kind of do. Okay. Though I do feel like the movies, it's like they watched the opening cinematic of Code Veronica and thought, that's all the research I got to do. If you watch the opening cinematic for Code Veronica, that really sets the tone for the movies, as if that's the only thing they looked at. All right. Okay, your turn, mechanic. You'll have to hang on to the bot and hold on real tight. I wouldn't want you two to get separated and you die and stuff. I'll need your help for the last part of the plan, Shiver. If you say so. But what is this plan of yours? This stream is progressing the slowest through this game. Has to. Bot check, mechanic check, destination. Do I have this right? Not quite. There we go. Here goes nothing. Brace yourselves. So there are movies that have disappeared so hard this year. Like tonight after the stream, I'm going to watch the He-Man movie. The new He-Man. Seriously, in the lead up to the summer movie season, I thought that looked like one of the more respectable offerings. Take a franchise that we tried to do movie, failed miserably, give it another shot. I'm more receptive to that kind of remake than I am an adaptation of something popular in the zeitgeist now that is going to have to be predictable, or a remake of something good. You did good? Okay, preserve. You did bad. Let's see if we can do something else. It's like we have the technology to do He-Man now. How bad could it be? So therein, I watched that. Team Rocket got blasted away again. Was that a rather Team Rocket type thing that just happened? What was that sound? Ka-ching. Sub-Cavafax. Hey, thanks again, Anna. I knew I could count on you. Did she buy you a sub? I guess you can pinpoint those better on the Twitch than you can on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, generally when I hear the ka-chings or something, it seems to be Twitch related. But then there's other things that make kitties appear in Steam Go and stuff. Hey. Oh, what a rough landing. Did you get any scrapes, mechanic? How about that precious yeeting? Or what? How about that precision yeeting? We're using yeeting in a Nintendo? Is that going to get contorted into something you're not allowed to say in public in 20 years? You landed smack on the target. Honestly, Fry, didn't you have something else you wanted to say to these two? Oh yeah, sorry for tossing you into without warning. Very good. It's okay. The mechanic and I are both fine. I think the butt's also, What's the matter? What's this button? It wasn't lit up before. Yeah, let's try it. Searching for treasure. Follow the radar. What did you just do? Oh wow. They've marked the spots where we can hit on the radar. They said yeeting in Splatoon 3. Wow. I'm pretty sure WWE wants to copyright that, you know, the term. Like, I would think it looks like that'd be one of their moves, you know? Hold on, what happened to Anna and Don Wanderer over here? Oh, he's not on Twitch. I see a couple of minor pings over that way. Interesting. Which means this big one there must be the main catch. I smell loot. Yeah, probably not at all. That's probably not at all this bot can do. Let's try things out as we go. Hey, if you see something you need me for, call out over here with X. They'll come running. Hey. Alright, it's go time. Big man on the move. Someone's in high spirits. Oh shit. Hold on. I guess I don't have to do that, do I? Weird that you don't make a trail behind you. Salmonids. They have a way of like collapsing together. It's kind of a PS2 type thing. It almost looks like attacking in Stretch Panic. Splatted by I thought that I was underneath so I'd be safe. Like it would be like a perpetual dodge. It kind of looks like Stretch Panic, the way these guys, you hit them and they sort of like flex in like a 2D plane. You travel really slow if you don't paint the floor. There's also a good idea to do it since you can refill your paint and hide quickly. Yeah, those guys actually got me while hiding. This stuff, this muck, man. Whoa, 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 wait, what happened? Hey, let me help you. Come over here, press jump real quick. Almost feels Mega Man-esque. I mean, honestly, do I need him? Okay, I guess I do. I was wondering if maybe I could have... No. You get damage if you try to swim on the other's paint. Oh, you do take damage from that. But swim... What if you walk on it? Okay, hold on. We may have a problem. Can you cross? Can my boy come over here? Look, mechanic. Call him to you. Oh, with the X button. Or, I think it was, yeah. That crystal must be that pinged on the radar. Who is this man and what are his gaming credentials? You know, when I did some streams like last year, people got to me liking it as an Xbox player coming to Switch, but I've had a Switch now for a year because I got one with the Switch 2. That's when I got into the ecosystem. Hey, hold on. The bot's HUD is flashing a message. Drill ready. Does it want us to use the bot's drill to break that crystal? What's the harm in trying? Even if it breaks, one crystal's not worth much. You always know how to get to the bottom line, Shiver. Hey, alright. I'll give it a try. Probably clip that as example of my voice acting right there, guys. Next short on YouTube, Splatoon Raiders was different. What's my CV in gaming? Well, I did just 100% Halo Infinite. Yeah, I've beat all the Halos on Legendary. I beat Battletoads. You guys have seen me complete a few games blind without dying. I can 1cc Contra, no damage, so perfect run Contra. Generally, if I go into an arcade, I get the top score on Robotron, like, immediately. I had top 5 in Robotron on Xbox 360. There was an achievement for making top 5 on the leaderboard. I was at one point 4th in gamer score. I think the high guy had 25,000 points and I was like 20,000. Like, I was in around there, but I had too many 360s breaking on me. And at least 30 time top 500 in Overwatch. 250,000 gamer score, but you know, I've been playing some Nintendo stuff lately. So yeah, I've done a few things. I've been around a little bit. Stand next to the crystals and press X to call the robot to drill, though if any salmonids are nearby, you'll have to deal with them before drilling. Okay, mechanic. Go up to the crystal and call out, "Over here!" Let's get cracking. I mean, you can see it, right? Like, I just feel like you can do this on your own. Why am I micromanaging this guy? Hey, has this playthrough impressed it? Do people, like, after they see me play the game, they're like, nah, I've seen enough. I don't need it. Move and recover ink. The ink's been pretty high for me. That crystal's just like the one from before. But unlike before, salmonids are guarding it. Big man, you know what you gotta do. It'll take them all out at once. What? Oh, you mean my showstopper? Showstopper level. As you get power eggs from salmonids, that sounds like I'm the bad guy, is what that sounds like to me. Am I the bad guy? Is that rock over there? Is that kind of a sponge? You get power eggs from salmonids. Your bot buddy builds the showstopper gauge. I kind of like the name of that, showstopper. Was showstopper a thing in Splatoon 3? Is it? Or... yeah. Once the showstopper gauge is full, press the right stick down, I hope, to unleash the showstopper. Emac might have left already. It's like, who does this loser think he is playing Splatoon? And then just bolted. I don't know. But I like how everybody's like really nice to whoever shows up. That's cool. Hey, I haven't needed to bust this out in forever. This is going to be great. Okay, so it is charged all of a sudden. Manta Dance, big man's showstopper, but he's inside the mech. Deals damage by ramming into enemies. You can fire ink with the LR2 and give it a try. Okay, whoa, shoot me. Okay. Oh, I'm on him? What am I doing? Oh, okay, so you don't hold those down. Showstopper, let's go. Yep. Yeah, I need to get good quality clips going, you know, for the voice acting reel or whatever. Getting a few more offers to do some stand-up around town, so that's good. I don't think it has anything to do with the stream so much. I mean, hell, it seems like I kind of get more plugs in having jury duty, to be honest with you. So, what's your occupation? Stand-up comedian. Okay, well, you can go. Like, hey, you did it, mechanic. That big old salmonid dropped a huge power egg. I've never seen one this big before. It's so big that it's like a mega power egg. Hey, oh, I like that name for it. Easy to remember. Mega power eggs are worth 100 power eggs. They fill up the showstopper gauge quickly. It's time we took care of that crystal. Hey, you know the drill. He is actually going to drill, right? Oh, I'm not. Okay. How do I call upon someone to join me? I think you have limited... like, there's a cooldown period for someone joining you co-op. But we need to try it. I haven't seen that. I used to rent that out to people when I was working the video store that was out at that time. Comedian Seinfeld movie. Tell you, everything is feeling sensitive on these teeth that I had. What is it? Fillings on. I don't know. It looks fine, but man, I don't like looking at my teeth in the mirror because I'm like, I don't want to see if something's broke. Just don't even show it. You should watch the Nirvana The Band show too. It's coming to... They made a Nirvana... Every music act ends up with some kind of like biopic or a series, right? I guess Nirvana as a Hulu series, probably because they've done like a Sex Pistols thing, I think. Really? So it's not a biopic. But I can't be bothered with biopics where I know too much about the... like, what was the point of the Michael movie? I haven't seen it. But if I want to hear Michael Jackson sing his songs, can do that. If I want to see his music videos, can do that. So, I mean, it's like they have like the Michael Jackson experience where they have the hologram CGI Michael, but then bring that to the movies. You know, it's just, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't see the appeal. Look at that. It's so shiny. Hey, it's a fine-looking crystal. No wonder it set off such a big ping on our radar. That means it's gonna be surrounded by goons. What kind of treasure do you think it's hiding? Go crack it open with a drill. I gotta know. It's just two guys called Nirvana trying to get a show at a local venue. They get into trouble and shoot guerrilla style without permission and stuff. I would like to actually see more movies set in and around like abandoned malls, because like, hey, if the new Hollywood scheme is creepy internet ideas because of like back rooms, wouldn't an abandoned mall fit the bill? Like, I just whatever. Is anyone else seeing that strange lid? I don't like the look of it. So you guys are saying this music is a vibe? You guys like this music? Holy smokes. Big man, you okay? Oh, we're gonna be in trouble. I need some move around room here. Oh boy. Oh. Splattered by chum. I think I have one more life left or something, or how does that work? So he's my virtual buddy. Like Bruce Willis. Well, Bruce Willis was going to be your virtual buddy in a game, I think, called Apocalypse. And then the next time you hear about it, no, you're going to be playing as Bruce Willis. Like, they made a huge about face. It was weird. Like, originally it looked like pre-Gears of War Gears of War. And I installed it on my PlayStation Classic, and it was pretty lame. It was kind of interesting. PlayStation third-person shooters were different, no doubt. It's not usually like that with Splatoon. I've heard people say it quickly ramps up in this game. I've got it on Survivalist, and these guys are doing some serious damage early. Hey, look at that. A real actual treasure chest. Yes! So, the bot's radar does detect treasure. Alright, mechanic, big man, haul that chest back to the, Shiver? What's up? What are you guys doing here? Fry? Fry? Why is her name Fry? And also, I'm going to have to dock this game points for FRYE. You always dock points for the E. I'm sorry. There is a character. I did not make up these names. There's a character in this named Fry. You'll get into different tricks, reflexes, and type of weapons as you go, as usual. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some like parkour jumps, try to get over these guys, learn some new moves, weapons, and stuff. Maybe put out like some kind of bomb explosion. The Blue Idol Girl Fry. I don't know who Blue Idol is. Hey, the signal's dead. Sounds like something happened on the hideout ship. Are you as worried as I am, mechanic? Hey, let's hurry back. I think they're gonna be gone, or our hideout's been sieged. Ah! Ah! Yeah, forgot the plan, whatever. It's a lot of water to cross. Hey, Kind of in a cutscene here. Hey, isn't that Shiver? Are we doing Wave Race Switch 2 now? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, hey, don't worry, the shark more heals. They can make it if we put our fins together. Yeah, Shiver is the boss. There, with the blue, yeah. Fire is that one. I can tell you're lost at sea, something, whatever. Take us home, Mega Master. And bring the loot! Kids eat this up, don't they? Like, Yeah. We're striking poses and we're dancing or whatever. Like they just eat that up. The Mega Master has some serious brawn. Shiver, he zipped us right back here in no time. That wasn't even his full power. Remember that he was also towing a heavy bot and the treasure chest. That reminds me, sorry for hanging up on you back there. I was so surprised that I fumbled the receiver.
Yeah, in fairness, I wasn't expecting that shark and your eels to come looking for us either.
We should probably mention, for the mechanic's benefit, I'm a shark tamer of the Hohojiro line. Family can control sharks. And I'm an Onaga eel tamer, going way back. I led the crew of eels you saw.
Hey, I don't tame anything, but I can dance a little, right? So if they've include my skin in Fortnite, okay? You're gonna be popping and locking, alright?
Shark's wearing sunglasses, it's a cool shark. A little? Yo, that guy's the head of the Monteclan dance school. I'm sure you've seen our faces before, but not many know the real us. Right, we're TV and radio stars, the freshest 3 you'll ever see. I did have the radio on yesterday, and some gal on the radio mentioned that I'm really distracted by what's happening over there. Is that supposed to be a can, like an oil drum radio? It's just getting, it's not really animation, it's something. Anyways, this gal said that the #1 voted chocolate ice cream is Haagen-Dazs. I don't know if I've really had, I actually bought 2 things of Haagen-Dazs today, and I thought about getting their strictly chocolate. But you can't do stuff with chocolate. You can't add things to it. It just kind of messes up. Vanilla, you can add stuff to. So I got a cookies and cream and their knockoff version of Stephen Colbert's American Dream. That's what I got. I like Ghirardelli and Milka. I think that's a candy bar they don't sell here, that Milka. I think I might have had that. Kit Kats give me a headache. I don't know what it is. A Kit Kat and a peppermint patty can give me a headache. And an ice cream sandwich makes me projectile vomit. I don't know what, but they do. And I think it might be chocolate related. That chocolate sandwich type thing on the ice cream sandwich is just like, whoa. Right? For the sake of the world and all its people, we dashing and gorgeous thieves hunt for treasure.
Hey, master of legendary abilities passed down for generations through 3 Splatsville families.
You know your name. Ready? You know our name. Ready, set. It's Deep Cut.
Yeah, Deep Cut.
Was I supposed to know that? What's with the blank stare? So the mechanic is part of the crew or not? Or only because they were the pilot, now they're part of the Deep Cut, or no? Kit Kat sometimes hits me with an energy drink. You know, can't go wrong with a Snickers, man. Even the Snickers ice cream bars kind of rock.
Mechanic? Do you not know our name?
As if, big man. Good one, though. Have you really not heard of us? Wait a sec. Oh, who do you think we were? Just some trio of treasure-crazed weirdos who flew all to an unknown island and got ourselves stranded? Mechanic seems to be out of the bubble. Yeah, out of the loop. Yeah. Like, the girls are famous pop stars, but he doesn't seem to tune to... He doesn't listen to the TV or the radio or whatever, you know?
Eh, it does describe us pretty well. I mean, it sums us up, but it's a pleasure being stranded with you, mechanic.
Why not use the term pilot? But I'm supposed to be famous. Oh, did you catch that? Shiver's good enough to take the silver from a crocodile's tears contest. I nearly forgot about the treasure chest we found. Why haven't we opened it yet? Am I doing okay with the voices? Is this what you guys imagined their voices would sound like? Imagine Von getting stranded with a K-pop girls group. That sounds like a Hulu series right there. No, it's called Blackpink, but it's about this guy who gets stranded on an island with Blackpink. And then, because he's a guy and is able to encourage them, becomes like a, you know, integral part of their origin story, right? Good question. Let's go have a peek right now. Why is she doing this? All right, everyone. Gather round to feast your eyes on the loot. Treasure. We're gonna open. I've opened many a loot boxes in my day. Yeah, treasure. Is this treasure?
Hey, they look like ink tanks, but much more complicated.
Nice of them to come with an instruction manual. Listen to this. These tanks are designed to power special tools called gadgets. Do you have gadgets in Splatoon 3? Would water bomb be one of them? Sounds like a dream come true. Water bomb is on the beach with me, huh? Oh. I'm gonna have to put that on another page. I'm gonna have to make another page with some other buttons. First time, you know, things like that, and the other water bomb. I think I'm gonna have to do that. Each gadget is unique. Each gadget is unique, so use whichever ones you feel like the best fit for your style. The gadgets you can equip depend on your tank. Take a look at the gadgets first before deciding on a starter tank. I don't have a tank. Maybe that's why I got rolled by them dudes.
Yeah. There's pages and pages on how it works, but I don't get any of it. Maybe the mechanic can make some sense of it all.
I think there's many weapons with their own special attack. I like the big man impression, thank you. Well, our mechanic can do anything. Here, pick one and give it a try. You can change your tank later from gear, equip tank gadgets that can overpower enemies, fight swarms of salmonids head on. Splatch it. Yeah, that's speed tank. A blast boot. Splat. What do you guys prefer? Shot pot. That could distract them a bit. I can only use one gadget. So, well, I am a mechanic, right? So, setting up traps kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
It's showtime. Yeah, that's so cool and it fits like a glove. Yeah, a little small for me though.
Aha, so you use gadgets with R? Try it out on that target. This is just practice, so no need to be perfect. Once you're done, take your time before moving on. Okay, I may need to reset that a little and... You not in there? Gadget 'em. See, I try to pick something that a mechanic would use. Oh, is there a time limit or what is she doing? Join the hack. Hey, mechanic, if you got time, can you make me a robot to clean? Make me a robot to clean. Scratch that. You're probably busy. You mean you want to clean a robot or you want a robot that cleans for you? Talk. My showstopper is basically straight line. Stay calm, get the salmonids in your sight, and let it rip. Oh, maybe I can get these other people to come with me. Or, I don't know. I guess you go to the machine when you want to depart. Yeah, it seemed like mechanic. It seemed fitting. It's not, hey, it's our swashbuckler. Choose the sword, you know. But yeah, if you build a turret, so your little Torb over here, I guess. We got our, as the kids say, Torbajorn. Whoa, there's a new ping, and I think it's onto something here. Hang on, who's riding the bot gun next? I mean, I'm willing to go myself if we all think it's necessary.
Hey, just say you really want to ride it already.
I want to turn too, but I'm fine with you taking it this time. That way, I get to swing the crane one more, or some more, or whatever. Changing your bot buddy also changes the showstopper you can use during raids. You can change, I'm assuming your raid buddy would be playing the bot partner if somebody joined. You can change your bot buddy from the gear. Okay, well, let's go with whoever here. Oh, wait, I thought... That wasn't Shiver in there, was it? No, it's that guy. Okay, hold on. Bot buddy.
Hey, I'm with you 100%.
Okay, so... Bot buddy change. You join if the copy... You probably have to advance to a certain world or something. You're not out of the tutorial yet. You can't have anybody join you. Let's go back to the hideout and see if I can swap my bot buddy. Yeah, that was... Okay. Okay, gear. Bot buddy Shiver. Whoa. Shiver rides Master Meg in a straight line to attack. That sounds pretty beast. So how about we give that a shot? Tank. Okay, yeah, we're constructor. Now we go and raid. You got the pre-order $10 off, didn't you? Because otherwise it's you. My Target didn't have a lot of them in store. I don't know if my Walmart had many at all. Let's investigate the pings. I'm seeing 3 radar pings here too. All right, those are good. I know some sort of plant. Let's see what happens if you jump near it. Whoa, whoa. You got some serious air. Okay, are there salmon? Surely there's salmonids in the other Splatoons, but I thought that was a PvP thing. Like you just did PvP in Splatoon game.
Hey, more salmonids, huh? Lean on your gadget.
All right, let's set them up in a spot where we can get them. Damn. Bot buddy, help. Splattered by chum. Wow, that was kind of rough. First encounter here, already lost a life. Yeah, you gotta swim in your ink. I got that. There's campaigns, side modes, and expansions on each game. So they put more effort into it than Blizzard could be bothered with on Overwatch. Alright. Does this do anything? Oh man, what just happened? It's like we took a pretty heavy hit there, I think. Alright, somehow my health went up too. Like maybe ink heals you? Or maybe you almost like a shield in Halo, maybe. Flank. Auto regen. Okay, so I just gotta like avoid damage for a few seconds. Oh, it's a Nintendo game, guys. Bread and butter's gotta be the platforming, huh? Not platforming in a Nintendo game? What do you think this was? Sega? Don't look down, there's no ground! Maybe preemptively snipe? Those plants could be useful. Oh, they come out of that. Shoot. I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling the music in this game at all. Like, even the little trumpet horn thing happening, it's just not hitting with me. It's okay. I'm sure it's going to get more complicated. I am playing on the hardest setting, which seems pretty normal difficulty. Like, you guys who know something about the franchise should probably start on survivalist. These guys are kind of just sitting there waiting for me to attack them. I feel like it's going to be that way, you know? One of those kind of games. What were you guys doing over there? Well, we're supposed to be there. It's a video game and then you're supposed to fight somebody, so... Yeah, I don't make the rules. Whoa, 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 whoa. Float to victory. Probably should be consulting Shiver more.
Careful, you'll fall if you press ZL.
Yeah, ZL, you'll go through that. Yeah, I'm sure that... I remember when I first heard about the game before it was coming out. The first one was a Switch game, right? Like an early Switch title. And it seemed like a really cool concept for a PvP type thing. Oh man, I was holding B and it didn't work. No, what? I was holding B, and the game didn't want you doing it that way. There we go. Boy, shit. What? I didn't see that one. You kidding me? Danger, come on. Oh, okay, so that thing was filling up and then instantly 100%. I thought I'd slowly regen the life. Man, that... When the meter fills up, boy does it. No, it's... I thought I could just hold B and then move to this and it would give me the thing. See if we can juke him a little here. Oh man, this is not looking good.
Red failed.
And it's a hard reset. You lose the 3 lives, you go back to the hideout, kids. Okay, I see you, game. All right. Vaughn is gonna be a low-cow banjo. What is that? That's pretty unforgiving for Nintendo to be like, oh, well, you're not gonna like checkpoint or none of that. Now, maybe some of these longer raids, maybe they have a checkpoint in there. Or maybe you can stack more than 3 lives at some point. I have a new combo in Mario Kart World. I'm liking Sunshine Mario with the dolphin. The music in Splatoon 3 is good. The multiplayer music is reminiscent of Tony Hawk. If you play it, you'll know what I mean. The music here is... I'm not terribly impressed with. I'm gonna put this plate somewhere. Originally, I thought it might be a cool idea during this stream to have the sour Skittles popped. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, we give it a shot here. So. I don't know why, but they all kind of like congealed together. These are really damn sour, by the way. Come on, get in focus. In focus, please. There we go. For Halloween, we're going to save these for Halloween, okay? They already have a Skittles Popped Halloween edition out at Walmart. Man, I can imagine what a Tide Pod tastes like. Dolphin Dasher. Is that a Mario Kart thing? I'm trying to remember. Was that in Mario Kart World? Dolphin Dasher? Sweet Tea, by the way, I 100%ed Halo Infinite. Not exactly easy. The achievement roundup stuff for the audio logs is not that bad. But one kind of audio log, I think the Spartan audio logs does not track the order of which you find them is irrelevant. And websites list them in a different order because how you find them becomes like the next one. Like, say if I had 3 lunch pails hidden around the town, the first lunch pail you find is always going to be the apple. The second lunch pail you find is always going to have the banana. Like Schrodinger's audio log, but it's really not that bad. Yeah, the Red Bull helped wash some stuff down. Oh man, now the Xbox news is might have a disk drive. I fear that the disk drive is for backwards compatibility and 4K movie playback. You know? Like, okay, well, hey, you guys want a disk drive, there it is. Okay, well, you gonna put games on it? Well, not really. You know, it might be something like that. All right, never got to use your Mega Power, Brad. Well, maybe Shiver's not a good bot buddy. Like, maybe this guy does more damage. Let's try the other gal. Fry's flute summons moray eels to attack a wide area. Okay. Then again, oh wait, L and R gadgets? Can I get an L gadget, please? Maybe not. I don't know, that thing didn't distract them. Maybe just raw power shooting them is more the answer here. Can I set an L? I guess not. Tank surge ability, tank turret ability. Oh, well, as I grind this gadget's going to get better. Oh, we had a level 3. Balance slosh optimized for ink efficiency. Weapons that pack a lot more of power in the moment you can throw out large amounts of ink. Sloshers, okay. Useful for attacking the tops of high platforms and other sides of obstacles. Can you change that before you do the raid? Oh man, this... Just throw the bucket at them, oh. Alright, this thing, not a lot of range. That might be kind of dangerous. Xbox leadership hates Game Pass. Was that all? No, I don't think Xbox leadership... I think Xbox leadership is okay with Game Pass. The people over at board of Microsoft like Game Pass. It's the studio heads and developers that feel that Game Pass is undercutting them. And you have to feel that way also for those first party games to be like, hey, so you're going to measure us by sales, yet no one has to buy it because of the subscription model. So yeah, I don't know if they can ever ease their way out of Game Pass once you've opened that door, you know. You'll need to be careful of your charge. So that's how the team strats work. The team decides on good weapon and gear combos. Yeah, it'd probably be like, I'm the slosher and you're the sniper, if they have something like that. But this you're playing solo. Wait till you see us in action. I'd be okay with less to no day one releases. Okay, is that the band-aid that fixes the scenario for the devs and get the numbers up. If you want day one, it's not on Game Pass. See, I would think day one indie titles would be a good place for Game Pass. This is almost the shotgun, isn't it? Like, just raw damage right there. Mysterious shard. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got that equipped to L now. Good thing I can hold it quite a bit. Salty tongue. What? Booyah! What are we, Stuart Scott? Alright, you take damage walking on it too. Oh, there are actual shotguns? Okay, so Game Pass remedy, guys. What are we thinking? Get rid of day one. That encourages sales. They've kind of did that though. You know, most of these first party games have been doing a pre-order the deluxe edition and play a few days early. There's been a lot of that actually, hasn't there? I think, and that makes me feel bad having, you know, you're paying through the nose for Game Pass, but you don't actually have day one access. So if you're truly getting rid of day one, which you can't make up, day one, today is day one for Halo Campaign Evolved. You can't go around saying, no, it's 5 days later. That's, you know, I feel like you should sue over that. That's why we need a gaming attorney who just lays down the law. You know, I am the law. You're playing Destroy All Humans. 2, Reprobed. I didn't dislike the first one. I thought it was okay. I played the remake. I played through it. It gave me some challenge here and there. It was alright. It probably wasn't as funny as I think it thought it was, if that makes sense. Maybe I can win the war of attrition here. Just keep my distance. Let the bot buddy do some work. Keep this thing up. Sorry, I got a family call. I'm back now. End Game Pass period. I don't know if you can do that. Because Game Pass does set Xbox apart. Because look, right as is, what does Game Pass even have? Like, okay, what does Xbox offer that's unique? To some extent, Game Pass, right? They don't really have exclusives. In fact, Game Pass is cheaper on PC, which seems silly to me. You can get Game Pass on PC and get all your day ones, but if you want to get day ones on console, you got to get Ultimate. Doesn't seem right. How does a corporation walk away from Game Pass, though? What would they do? Oh, how am I going to get over there? Yeah! Got the... Okay, you can... Salmon run on Splatoon 3 was brutal. You'll get swamped fast. Banjo 3E to get made. Huh. Yeah, I mean, like, look, a gaming attorney would be like, you can't call that day one if they don't actually have day one access. You can't do that. I feel like that's what the gaming attorney would say, right? There, I swear that was invisible last time through here. Alright, this shit's gonna get pretty real. All charged up, okay. Give it a go. Rain, it's raining eels. Hallelujah, it's raining eels. I go out, get myself absolutely soaking eeled, I guess. All right, that was successful. Over here, I smell it. Oh man, achievement-wise, there's a lot of achievements called Boomstick. This is my Boomstick. I've got the high ground. Like, God. Boomstick is probably the most common achievement name. Oh my god, you guys are letting me do this over here. Reppin' NOS when I'm drinking Red Bull. Can't believe you guys let me slip like that. Hopefully Switch 2 gets Destroy All Humans 2. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't see why it wouldn't. It looked like a Switch 2 capable game, you know? Yeah, Sweet Tea, we were playing Overwatch hoping you would join, but you weren't here. If like Xbox leadership had balls, they'd make Elder Scrolls 6 and Fallout, etc. See, what I was saying yesterday was, if I was Valve, I would say, oh, you guys don't really have a reason to get the Steam machine, do you? Well, I will make a reason for you, and it is called Half-Life 3 exclusive to the Steam machine. Now, giving that an exclusive like that, now people are looking like, you got a point there, because we can't treat that as a console. It is a PC with a limited ecosystem, right? Like, you're just going to have to play Steam stuff. Am I wrong? Like, you know, Xbox, you know, to Xbox's credit, at least they're getting GTA 6. Can you imagine how doomed they would be? They're like, guys, we just got to hang on. Asha's like, Matt, hug me. We just got to hang on until November, and then we'll be fine. You know, but... man, if GTA 6 was a PS5 exclusive, people would be like, you know, fine. $1,000 PS5 Pro, fine. I guess we got to do it. You know, like, that's what would have happened, right? No, there are no exclusives for the Steam machine, right? So why not make an exclusive? Half-Life 3, exclusive to Steam machine. Then people would be like, okay, now I'm looking at it. As is, I don't know if anybody really seriously considering buying one. No, okay. Is Mario 64 dead on arrival because it's on a system that has no install base because it's a launch title? I mean, Half-Life 3 would at least be on a system that has some kind of installed base, allegedly. I want Vaughn to wear a white sport coat and pink shirt with sunglasses and play. I do have a pink shirt with Kirby on it. I think that would look pretty good playing GTA Vice City, actually. You got a point. And I did order this. I ordered this shirt over here. Let me show you guys. Is it this top one over here? No, that's the house. The house is finished. That's almost finished. That was like the day before, but the house is finished now. Let's see, was it... Yeah, there we go. I ordered that shirt Yeah. So we should be getting that. Hell, I paid for the 2-day shipping and they haven't even said they shipped it. So way to go, Threadless. I mean, I don't know. Maybe a timed exclusive. Look, yeah. Timed exclusive for sure. But at least a year with no plans for it to be on anything else. And then eventually, like, look, is Metal Gear Solid 4 a PlayStation 3 exclusive? It is until a month from now. You know, like, at some point it won't be. Right? No, I'll show you why I'm a weeb. You want to know why I'm a weeb now? I'll show you. I'll show you. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta get around to making that free run review. I shot it about a year ago. The thing is, the further I put it off, the more I'm going to have lost the footage, you know? But yeah, I did get this game physical. Let's get physical. I want to get squiddy. Whatever. We have that. And I can put that over there with Hades. I didn't shut it very well. Or maybe it does. Okay. I'm a weeb. I'm a weeb now. I got the Ghost in the Shell the full thing. 800 pages of questionable drawing, honestly. The gal, okay, and you have to read it weeb style, like backwards. Which I wonder if it's printed that way. Or do you still like look, yeah, you still look up and to the left and then work your way down the page. But I flipped through it a little bit. I like the way she looks, the Major, but the new one is very much inspired by the manga art style, no doubt. The Ghost in the Shell. But boy, it doesn't move well. They cheaped out so much on the animation, and people are coming to my review, my take on it, and they're going, "You were right. After 3 episodes, I've tapped out. Screw this shit." Episode 3 is such a shit show. It seems like half of it is non sequitur. There is a guy, like an innocent dude gets killed while she's pursuing cyber terrorists or whatever. And they don't even mention it. She's just like chewing bubblegum next scene, like, "Yep, I'm a badass." And I'm like, are we going to say anything about the civilian casualties over here? Nope, like not brought up at all. Then I swear, right after that, "Hey, I'm at the lab where they make hot robots." Why? Tune in next week to find out why she's there. Not a good way to structure an episode. I'm concerned that the manga will be structured that way too, but I doubt it. If you were binge watching this series, you probably wouldn't have that problem. But if you're watching something an episode a week at 25 minutes, about 20 minutes really, you take out the credit sequence and stuff, you got a 20-minute episode once a week, and it's split the end of the last week and the start of the next episode. And they call that an episode. It's just bizarre. Not ideal. Oh, it left you on a cliffhanger. Don't you want to see more? No, it makes you want to check out is what it does. So I need to put this someplace. Yeah, this beefy thing. I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna do another like follow up on the Ghost in the Shell when it concludes, and be like, okay, you guys said I need to get the manga. I got the manga, and let me tell you, you know, we're playing Splatoon Raiders, and I'm looking for a place to put this. And I guess it's just gonna go something like against my chair. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll work for now. I'm a weeb. I've become one with the weeb. Yeah, I don't like Free Ren. I watched, I think, half of it. The art style, it just has me checking out. I can't with any of the modern anime. There is not a modern anime that I could find appealing, I think. Everyone sounds alike. Everything is just... What do we got? Briny Scroll, important info about the Spiralite Islands. You can read this document. Some sort of parts that look like they can be attached to something.
Hey, some old-looking document in the chest.
Anna, are you posting your nudes here again? What are we doing? What? I'm gonna click on that. Am I gonna get in trouble here? Oh, okay. A suit. All right. No, I don't have anything like that. So weird since Freeren and Fern have distinctive looks. Even though I agree most of the male characters, the Freeren does look distinctive. But she is occupying a world that is the Unity engine of anime. Like all the animes look like they're designed on the same hardware by the same people. Like everybody's using the same parts bin. I didn't think that the story was moving fast enough for me. Freeren was bored of her own damn story. Like, it's just like, you know, why? What, is it that exciting if the main character's too bored to be doing the damn adventure? So, honestly, you could do a lot worse. I tried watching Solo Leveling. That was worse. Yeah. Zendaya is in trouble for wearing ancient Iranian jewelry. Yeah, it's astonishing what you can get in trouble for doing, and then sometimes you can't. Right? Like, so there are weird things that people don't get in trouble for. Remember the, like, chopsticks and the hairdress thing? Like, you saw Liv Tyler wearing early on in Armageddon, and then that was, like, a thing in 1998. I don't know if you can do that now or not. But I saw Adidas sent me an email wanting me to buy some kind of Chinese-style tracksuit. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're allowed to do that? Like, hold on now. Chinese New Year jacket, you gotta see this. No, don't. Okay, just go like this, yeah. Chinese New Year jacket. Like, is there a possibility of being canceled for this? I guess that, you know, it would have helped if I set the camera to manual for things like that, but you get the idea, right? Yeah, I don't think it would look good on me. It's a bit baggy and stuff, but Zendaya tried to wear that Android bra thing, but she has no rack and the thing didn't fit right, but no one wanted to say that. You know what I'm talking. Look it up. She wore like this one costume thing and couldn't pull it off.
Right. Hey, there's some old looking document in the chest. Let's see what's about.
Look, what's in the sketch? It's that crystal the bot's radar was pointing to, plus one of the mysterious shards. They're all over. There are a lot of notes here, too. What do they say? Both the crystal and the shards are apparently something called spiralite. Guys, what do you think about the crew for Edge Runners 2? Like, now we've gotten younger? Like, real old guy, little tiny kids. Like, what are they doing? Seems like a disaster to me also. Doubt you get canceled, but people would laugh at you. Kind of like the Mexico is the shit fashion line. Wait, I've never heard of that. Vaughn, tell us about your boy band from middle school, Aphrodite's Pimp. Some spirit-like thing.
Yeah, spiralite. Like the name of the islands.
There's more here about it. Having some strange properties, but it's gobbledygook to me. Are you allowed to say that? Are you allowed to say gobbledygook? I don't know. Huh. Well, I guess I can't hurt to keep collecting any spiralite shards we see. I don't know what to do with them, but maybe the mechanic has some ideas.
My question is, who wrote these notes?
And maybe we'll find out someday. Oh yeah, we found some kind of parts, right? A shame to see them go to waste. Maybe you have a use for them. So I guess I collect the attribute points to level up something, maybe? White immigrants and rich Mexicans, we call them white Mexicans. Okay. Use that fashion line a lot, so it's quickly... I've never heard of that. Fry or Shiver, they're both past 20, FYI. Did they say ages? I mean, they are in a pop band, so I don't know. Like, I guess if they thought, hey, don't you know who we are? We're famous, so we've been doing this for long enough. I don't know. How much Jenny? You haven't missed that much Jenny. Do we need a J-Lo button?
I want to touch.
So that you guys can get some more Jenny from the block? No, I didn't hit a lot of them. That's for sure. I'm going to make another page, though. We need a first try. Lego Batman first try. We need that. We'll probably put the other water bomb on there so we're never too far away from water bomb. You know, the one where she's like, oh. I could put that one back. There's been a slight amount of Jenny.
Yeah, man, don't worry. I got it.
You can get gadget parts by defeating salmonids and excavate. That clearly. Hold on. Who's more popular with the group, Jenny or Water Bomb? We might have to do a potential poll in a YouTube post. You get gadget parts by defeating salmonids. Equip these parts to a gadget to modify it in various ways. Try equipping the ones you just got to a gadget right away. Alrighty. I need 2 gadgets, honestly. This is also where you can change out parts. Next, select a gadget to modify and proceed to tinker. Tailor Soldier Spy. Okay, one more raid, guys. How does that sound? Then I need to watch me some Masters of the Universe. It doesn't look bad. It looks like a financial disaster, like a half okay movie, but is entirely based on marketing to a demographic that's not going to go see it. You know, that's the problem with it. It wouldn't matter how good it is, that movie wasn't going to make money. Now, I am going to have to collect footage, Anna, for tomorrow's review of Obsession. You are an obsession. Let's say Water Bomb is for the night. Jenny is for the life. I like Water Bomb better. You guys don't like...
Weird.
Nobody's like, oh yeah, push the Rachel button, right?
Cross-dressing freak.
Okay, how do I tinker? Okay. Shown here are all the parts you've collected so far. If I mismanage this, can I take the part off? All right, shot damage up. Clearly you want that. Each part takes up a number of slots. The better the part, the more slots it takes. You got 10 slots, huh? Equipping gadget parts fills up slots. You can only equip parts if you have open slots. A gadget can hold up to 9 parts. You can see how many are equipped here. But there's 10 slots. If you're not sure what's best, press that to fill all the slots with random parts. That's not going to help. Oh, just make it random. Well, how did she even...
Weird.
She sets that the whole interview is a dumpster fire. It's like, well, it was quite a dated movie, and obviously so. Like, why are you doing that with your mouth? That's Hollywood, baby. Weird. Like, she drops like 3 memeable things in there. That's Hollywood, baby. Yeah. Oh, you're not in the movie anymore? That's Hollywood, baby. Weird. Like, it's like back to back. Like, they could... If you were like... I don't know. In a way, that's better acting than I see in a lot of movies. You know, because if you wrote that interview, no one could have delivered it better. You know? Just... The game has some stuff. Shame that the stream we'll be back with more of this. I do need to try to finish this, or as close as one can get before Halo comes out, so that we can try to do Halo Night 1. So it's going to be every night this for like 5 days or whatever. They hire her to play Snow White, and she talks crap about... I know, weird, like, that's Hollywood, baby, like... No, I purchased this. I bought it. I got it at Target today for $5. Cause oh man, I kind of wish this would kind of shift. Now that I have it in manual mode, you know, holding something up like that, it looks so washed out. The red does in the light. But yeah, I got it for $5 at Target today, and I also picked up Hades 2, even though I had rented it and probably didn't need to buy it. But you know, I thought it was actually pretty decent, but it is a bit of a eventually you're just powerful enough to win type game, is how it kind of strikes me. But Alex Jones Frog was perfect during Wolf. Yeah. Well, there's also, if you see some really ugly looking characters in the game. Alright, parts can be changed and modify. After you equip a part, press B to go back. Alright, well, we want that. And we want one of those, and those are eating up. Okay, that one gives range and shot up. Sounds good. Okay, we're set. And weapons-wise, we do have a level 4 paintbrush. Brush swing, balanced brush optimized for attack areas, effective ink coverage. Weapons that are lightweight and allow quick inking while advancing, swinging them around will also send ink flying. ZR to swing brush and ink on the go while loading. All right, well, we're going to equip. Try it out. Oh, so the gadgets get stronger when you equip parts. I want to see. Try it on that target here. What would Ortega even do as a pop-up? Does she have cringy moments? Or a funny thing, like she might make a face. Oh, you know what? When she like taps the guy on the shoulder and then like pops up behind him and then just kind of looks at him, that could be a button. And I could animate it in a way, I could give it a transition so that she comes up. Kind of like I have with Pauline. So that's a thing that could work. Plants vs. Zombies. Weapon. This is that kind of thing. I know a guy named Vinny, he wears a trench coat.
Forget about it. Yeah. I bet these aren't the only parts out there. You should swap them in and out as you find more.
Well, Eel Girl helped me quite a bit, so let's see what she's got. Boom. You got range, you got more shot. And it said, like, line up. What did it say? Where do I see the information on it? Inkling on the go, 46. Okay, so you can... No, that's... Smackety smack. This could be a fun weapon. Let's give this a go. Even though I don't understand what that alternate fire is. This is the last ping I'm seeing on the island. Good place to wrap up on the island, huh?
The frog's keeping us out. The fog's keeping us out of everywhere else. So if this one's a bust, we may as well go home.
We're gonna find the treasure this time for sure. My nose knows. Huge if true. Anyway, we don't know what we're going up against, so let's prepare for anything. Onward! Mike Tyson pop up. What would he do? What does Mike Tyson do? A peekaboo punch type thing? Oh, whoa, wait a minute. That was almost like a roller. Huh, pretty foggy for some reason. Something suspicious about that mist. See how it's coming out of those pipes?
Hey, what? Are you saying this isn't 100% all natural fog?
Those pipes are coming right out of the ground. I wonder what's at their source. None of our business, that's what. All I want to know is, where's the treasure? Why are they... Okay, you're pop stars. Why are you treasure hunters also? Are you not already rich from being pop stars? Right? I need some ideas of what this Mike Tyson one could be. Let me make a list. A numbered list. An internet-friendly numbered list. As our gal Jenny would say. Let's see. Are these called macros? You're saying pop-ups. I don't know what the... Do something about it. Mike Tyson, do something about it. Lego Batman. Second water bomb, may as well. And I may have to look for another Jenny. More Jenny. Gotta find something Jenny says that I think would work, you know? Oh, and a Jenna Ortega. Nah, has she fallen off? Like, what has she done? She made like had like a new season thing going of Wednesday, but decided not to be in the new Scream, and then I'm gonna have to listen to some Jenny videos as I grind some achievements and be like, oh wait, she said something that might be a good drop.
Send nudes.
Oh, but wait, the bot's radar says it might be under us. I spoke too soon. Caves ahoy!
Hey, which means the treasure's underground. Should be looking around for an entrance, eh?
In fact, delete the Jenna pop-ups you already have. No! Oh, I speak for everyone. No more Jenny. Sweet Tea is the anti-Jenny. Why bother? We've got all we need right here. Yeah, where there's a drill, there's a way. And we're going for a drill.
Hey, let's get us down there. Let's go, mechanic.
Going subterranean in another Nintendo game? Did the subterranean world in Tears of the Kingdom bring all of that to everybody? Like, it was such a hit in Zelda, we gotta make DK go underneath. We gotta put Splatoon underneath the surface. I'm not getting rid of the Jenny drops. The Jenny drops are going nowhere.
You freaks!
Need a Yodel pop up so people see the creepy resemblance. Oh, interesting. Does she say she looks like Yodel? I feel like I cut the inner part of my lip on a popped Skittle. What is this place? That weird fog, we saw it all over. You can't see. Oh yeah, you're here. My bad. Some people are on radio. Let's not stay longer than we need to. This fog's giving me chills. Jenny is not leaving. You're not gonna be abandoned. Jenny Colt. The treasure's still a little further down. Let's roll up our sleeves and get digging. Oh man, just getting this far drained the drill dry.
Yeah, we could charge you back up if we had power eggs, you know?
Power eggs? Yeah, okay, go get them. Aha! I see a salmonid that looks like it's absolutely stuffed with power eggs. Such a thoughtful salmonid. I'll happily take those power eggs off its fins. Alright, let's see what we can do about this here. Oh, okay, so the distance fire has a certain value. But if I slap it, that's not good. I don't know how I'm gonna dodge these guys. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Around the survivors, a perimeter create. Do they have a tough time jumping up here? Seconds left. Wait, what do you mean? There's a time limit on your fight? $11. Did we get it? I guess we did. Man, okay. It's almost like a boss rush. Almost like okay, it is like a raid. Yeah. I need to run to the store to grab some Red Bull and snacks. See ya. Really? All right. Well, we're probably about to die and lose this. Oh shoot, I didn't read it. The treasure radar's pointing right at it. Aha. Then the salmonids got our treasure. Fair enough. We'll probably be doing this when you come back. I'm probably going to get killed and not be able to finish this on this run. Hey, a duel for the loot. This ought to be good. Whoa, 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 buddy. That thing just had like a death beam. I can't tank for the close-up range stuff. I need something more gun. What you got? Important stuff and materials. A salty tongue will wear this stylish accessory. Salmonids crave culture too, you know? Important points acquired by leveling up or from skill tomes that can be used to upgrade your tanks. Okay, well, hold on. Let me upgrade my tank. Or not. She doesn't... Okay, you know who's the leader with that long space between nose and mouth? You know who's the leader in the clubhouse on that? Stephen King. Gotta be. It's gotta be Stephen King. I don't know, that didn't do a ton of difference. I don't know, weapon-wise. Where's my tinker? I have a thing it said I could put, but I don't see a way to use. All right, we're going to give this another shot. Are they going to say all the dialogue again? You need a Jenny Nicholson standee is what you want. Life-size Jenny you can look at. Okay, we can... I didn't think we were going to do this again. I thought they were kind of like, okay, they've heard this part, but hey, at least I can kind of power through it. What's got into Sweet Tea? He seems to be a bit standoffish on return. I was going to play Overwatch with you. We had a Wrecking Ball Wednesday. What is this place? The fog's weird. We have a time limit. Did we have a time limit on the surface? We could charge it back if we got the eggs, but... No, that we need 120 eggs, not a time limit. Okay, so it wasn't a time limit. It was we were collecting the eggs. Okay, my bad. I don't think my bot can get killed, so if I stay alive, I could win this battle. Don't fall. Like that. Shoot. Is fog not a thing in Splatoon? Generally? "30 seconds left." Okay, now I'm very confused. "16 seconds. Did a little better than last time, I guess. Yeah, it's funny that... I mean, look, the problem is you can't sell your S to get an X. You would think you would be able, you know, a used one, but even then, I'm not really sure if the X is worth getting at this point. You know, as an upgrade to an S, I'm not even sure. I mean, yeah, there is a power difference, but I can't suggest people buy 5-year-old hardware. You know? I can't do it. About to be 6-year-old hardware. I can't suggest you do that. That Evercade thing coming soon or what? It's a gnarly salmonid. He's got the stuff. Try to give us a good range here. Is he dying? I can't tell. We're doing okay. Were. Use your ultimate. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, that got kind of intense, guys. No, this Evercade thing is like it's almost like a Game Gear for emulating up to N64 strength stuff, but it's licensed and kind of affordable. They also have like packs that have like collections. I guess that was the boss. Only two mobs to fight there. I'm surprised there wasn't a third. We had like 3 encounters, right? Make a little path to swim between, you know, it worked out. Two-fisted salmonoid. Mid-air jump, equipable on all tanks. Okay. That could help. That could help me elude these guys a little bit. I was having to run towards my bot buddy to try to get some kind of like vertical distance from him. 800,000 until next title. I'm a relic value. No, I'm a crash lander, I guess.
Sculpture looks like it's ready to take on the world.
Right?
What do you think it's fighting for? The power of love
is a curious thing. That's what I think it's fighting for. Okay. Yeah. Guys. Power of love or back in time? What is the better bop from Back to the Future? It's like deciding between like Vampire Killer and Bloody Tears. You know, they feel very related, right? Oh, you can rotate it? Whoa! You found a note. And this is giving me Crash Bandicoot vibes for some reason. Stuff to equip. Increased shot range. Yeah, mid-air double jump. Materials. I don't know what I'm doing. It's part of what you got. You've got. Maybe I need to spin those. I don't understand. I hate Roadhog. I hate that Roadhog he's been OP for so long, and then they gave him a trap also. He's just like an independent killing machine, doesn't need a healer, but let's also give him a trap because Roadhog players were complaining. I don't know. It's awful. I played a little bit of the new gal, the one on the bike. I did all right. I don't get the big deal about Back to the Future. Back to the Future is like a top 5 movie. How dare you imply such a thing? Jenny is an unvarnished goddess. Boss looks like Jenny without makeup. That fog cleared pretty quick. What gives?
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the fog clearing up on the radio forecast.
That's because it was the forecast for the Splatsville, not the Splatooned Islands. There's a lot of strange fog around here. It seems to be coming from the Salmonoids' ruins.
Then maybe we can clear the rest of the fog by tackling more ruins.
Never mind the fog, we found loot. There really is treasure in the Spotlight Islands. Yeah. What do you think? That pose, that gaze, I'm speechless. You don't hear about too many Salmonoid relics on the market. I bet we could ask a fortune from collectors if we get out here alive. I agree. It'll most likely fetch a decent amount. Not enough to pay off Splatville's debts.
Yeah, I want to fix Splatville's finances, but it's easier said than done, you know?
True, I'd take a pretty big hunkin' treasure to make a dent in that problem.
Yeah. But hey, we got a small treasure at least. It's better than nothing, right? Yeah. Alright, let's head back to Splatsville.
Why?
Why not? Shiver's Shark and the Eels can tow the hideout ship. Get us home, right?
If that's what we wanted, I'm sure they could. So they're not really stuck here, but they're going to pretend to be because they were looking for treasure. If that's what they wanted, what?
Is it not?
Duh, you think we'll settle for this dinky excuse for loot? You just said you think you can get a fortune for it. Now you're calling it a dinky excuse. We'll go home all right, once we've stripped the Spurlight Isles bare of treasure, every last piece.
Isn't that, cultural appropriation? You know, you're supposed to return it not to a museum, but to the people who or belong to, you know?
Not anymore. We're not the new Tomb Raider with the on Netflix. Come on, mechanic. You want more too, right? Am I even going to choose? I'm going to take your silence as a yes. Then it's settled.
Yeah, but I'll pre-order Manta Quest 3.
I guess that's like the Grand Theft Auto 6 of this series. Hey, never seen a salmonoid relic before. There's power inside. I can tell just by holding it. Relics grant special relic powers. Relics powers are handy on raids. Equip one right now. Are we about in an area where I can like save and walk away or something? I'll stop bringing up Julia Roberts if you can see she's ugly hot. Otherwise, no. She wasn't like my thing, but she's also a lot hotter than the actresses we have now. And Sweet Tea, did you see that RE7 was different reel? You guys had me arguing about Julia Roberts and Sydney Sweeney, and I said, Prime Julia Roberts is hotter than Sydney Sweeney. And as soon as I said that, Ethan in Resident Evil 7 said, I know. It was like so perfectly timed. I didn't even realize that was in the stream near the beginning of part 1 stream. I had no idea it was even there till I started editing the clip. I was like, oh, that was gold. So that was good. Relic powers. Here we go. I guess the style is where I can... Whoa. Kind of cool. We could go with that. That looks... I kind of like the shoes there. They're very Merle boot, aren't they? Appearance. Can we change the hair color? Guess kind of no. I do not have an amiibo of this. But what about some other stuff I had? I don't get it. Reassign, unequip, tinker. Range. This is a better range up, huh? Than that one. Does that also give you shot slots? No, you only get one or the other. I have 99 of those crystals. I don't know what to do with them. All right, we have the double jump, right? We got double jump, red pants, a tank top that is twisted in the front, which is not the way a guy would wear that. If you're not Sean Wayans. Yeah, that's not the style, right? Did I not pick a guy? I thought I picked a guy. That's okay. That was a choice. And probably going to stick with this for a bit. And then we'll go into the next place. All right, menu. Horde. Relic collection. What's this?
Hey, yo. Hey there, mechanic. Hey, yo. I set this up so you can review anything we've learned so far. It's all ready for you wherever, you know? Is there anything you want to look over right off the bat?
Splatlands are up in an uproar over the appearance of mysterious islands. These are the paper I've collected that have washed ashore or something. What else do we have on the menu? Mechanic shack. Hideout ship construction. What do we do here? Game saved. Hold up a sec. Hey, mechanic, you got time to talk about hideout ship construction? I know I said I wanted to set up an arcade here next, but maybe we bump that down the priority list. We might want to start with something helpful for hunting treasure. At least that's what Shiver suggested. Like, I don't know, a place to make gadgets and weapons stronger, then we could handle any salmonoids we see. Am I saying salmonoids, salmonids? Maybe salmonoids works for me. No, don't mouth like a trout. What the hell is with Sydney Sweeney's eyes then? They're like half shut in a weird way. But whatever you want is cool, and we'll help. Natch? What? What's Natch? Naturally? Oh yeah, feel free to turn the open space into a test range. We can stick some targets in there easy. I figure it at this hideout ship gets better, our raids will get easier too. Counting on you, mechanic. Yeah, I reckon she would fit her fist in there. That Julia Roberts has a massive mouth. Yes. A dentist's dream, right? Tank upgrading. Okay. This is what we probably should have been doing to make things a little easier. I have way more than I need. So, yes. Doesn't matter. Weapon upgrading. I'm missing a few things. I'm missing, I don't know, newspapers or something. Let's go with the tank upgrading. It says game saved. I thought this was the game save area, but it really isn't.
Hey, you want a workbench to upgrade your tanks? Leave it to us.
How did we ever manage with this teensy-weensy table? Boggles the mind. We can at least set you up with one that doesn't wobble. All right, everyone, let's get cracking. What can't go in Julia Roberts' mouth, right? Maybe a coffee can? Oh man, next time she's on Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel's show, she needs to like stick things in her mouth. See what happens there.
Hey, well, we did it. This one's more stable.
I'm sure it could handle 3 heavy tanks with ease. Give it a try later on and see how it feels. Yeah. All right, I don't think it really matters that I have a workbench. All right, power egg pack. Places a power egg pack in your test range. What's tank upgrades? Excuse me, but how goes it with the workbench? You mentioned upgrading the tanks. Is that something you can do? After all, we don't know who made the tanks or when. It'll take a certain level of skill to tinker with them. You need skill points to upgrade tanks. Skill points are gained by earning experience in raids and raising your level. There may be books on the Spiralite Islands somewhere that can help level up your skills. Oh, aren't you a sly mechanic? You've already got skill points. I see. I was worried over nothing. In that case, give it a try right away. Olivia Munn was not bad. Like she's all right. Like Sydney Sweeney's not that attractive, really. Sydney Sweeney is hot on paper. You describe the attributes and you're like, oh, okay. And then you see it all, collected in one place and you're like, whatever. You know, this is your reaction when you see Sydney Sweeney, right?
Yeah, man, don't worry. I got it.
Like, you're hearing someone describe her, and you're like,
You freaks! I want to touch.
but then you see her, and you're like,
Yeah, man, don't worry. I got it.
I don't know what all the fuss is, right? Something like that. About perfect, right? All right, let's increase our HP, definitely. Increase HP, I've got 2 skill points. This is what I should have been doing here. HP, weapon damage makes sense. Gadget part slots, not just yet. Upgrade. I think that happens a lot. Sweet tea is like people start acting like some girl's hot because she's within reach and not actually because she's hot. Like I'm like, you think that gal's that good? It's like, well, she's kind of nerdy, like, so that makes you think that maybe I have a chance. Like that, you know, lowered the bar for like approachability or some shit. Weapon damage, yes. If I did a little bit of upgrading before that raid, I mean, I think we probably could have gotten through there without dying and stuff. Weapon damage increased 10%. Oh yeah, now we're kicking some butt. We're kicking sass. Probably on the next islands where you can start inviting people to come with you. Do I need to be up? Hideout ship level, does it? Upgrades the level of your hideout ship, build new facilities, expand the test range, and develop new gadgets. Oh, well, so I guess it is needed. To upgrade your hideout ship, you'll need to construct facilities and stuff. All right. Mechanics check. Can I just, like, yeet out of here? I guess so. It really wasn't far away by any means, was it? So I guess from here you can... What do you do with this? We are on the hardest difficulty. Color lock. Lock in colors to make things easier to see. And you just save it. You can leave at any time. Like, how does this work? Do you think I can just quit or no? Connect. You can play multiplayer from this device. You can raid for loot with up to 4 people. Either friends on your list or players who use the same keyword. Nintendo's community guidelines apply to online play and can be found on our website. When you play online, your player data, such as your nickname, level of gear, may be visible to other players. It just autosaves. What do you want to call yourself while you're playing with others? You can change this later. Sounds good to me, Kaneda Wong. Does that look right? Remember, other people will see this nickname. Choosing a nickname that violates, I don't think it does, but you know, I'm sure the way nickname is written there looks like Nickelodeon. A little Nickelodeon font right there, I see it. Let's try an online play thing just to see if it'll connect me with anybody. Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. No, you're not going to play with randoms, are you? When a keyword is set, rooms made by players using the same keyword will appear. Keyword features allow you to play with other players from around the world. You can... Well, let's look for a keyword. Set it... Sure. Hello? No joinable rooms. Okay, so maybe keyword casual. What do you think? Casual sound good? New, noob, I don't know. What are the popular keywords? Anybody got any idea? All right, this one's got to be popular. What? I'm going to try new. I hope the capitalizing isn't throwing it off. Change to local play. Well, all right, so you can do the co-op. Look at that, running with the brush. Running with the brush. Probably should have implemented that a little bit in my fight. Alright, well I think I did half decent for trying to understand this. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Would advise that you go into this on the hardest difficulty. It feels like it would be too much of a cakewalk otherwise. Now we do 80 damage, that's good. Hold on, is that not going to swing? Yeah, that's good damage. Rayman Legends looks really good on Switch too. You're not talking about the new one that's coming, are you? Retold? I'm kind of wanting to play that. I'm curious if it's game on card. It's probably going to be better on other consoles or a game key card, right? All right, well, I guess we can just stop or something, or just stay here and whatever. You mean, I don't know. I think I could power it off. Pretty sure, something like that. The original two, that game looked really good on the Wii U. No, I'm talking, no, Rayman Legends on the Wii U that looked a fair bit better than an Xbox 360 title when it came out. Let's check something here. What about the Retold? Does it have a date? What's on sale? None of you guys want to play any of the stuff with me that's on sale, really. You guys are like, I don't want to play any Samurai Showdown. I feel like this should be a lot cheaper. Some of these sales, why is Double Dragon that expensive? Is that even remotely new? Like, that was last year. This is the one where they're tiny, isn't it? No? They made another one where they were like tiny, but No More Heroes, The Struggle is Real. Klonoa, not on sale on Xbox, by the way. But that wasn't half bad. I had an alright time with that. We are getting some old shooters starting to come around. System Shock 1 and 2. Bioshock. I think maybe the old Marathon's around in some way. But yeah. I know that doesn't the original Rayman come with Rebirth, Retold, or something? I think it does. Let's look up Rayman. His arms, his hands like don't attach to his body for reasons, right? Definitive Edition. Boy, have I got news for you about your Definitive Edition from 2017. I've got some news for you about that. 30th anniversary. So this is the older games, like a few of them or something. Is that Kevin Nash? Almost. Huh, which ones is this? Play classic across 5 versions. of the first game. Retold 10/1/26. I'll put it on here to keep a track of it. But yeah, this is looking like pretty graphically impressive, I felt. But that makes you wonder if they were showing us PC gameplay during a Nintendo Direct. You know, it kind of was giving that kind of vibe. So I felt. I think that's 1 to 4 player support local. You know? All right, guys. I think we had not a lot of progress, but a successful stream. Make sure you like that new video I posted. It's, you know, stuff you expect me to say already. And I'm going to have to try to watch some Masters of the Universe, get to editing, the Obsession review, and see what maybe I can shoot some stuff tomorrow. And there, you know, something along the lines. I hope I don't look too reddish here. Not really. Does this look kind of yellow? Yeah, I mean, so the Red Bull looks like a Red Bull can. Everything looks fine. Maybe I'll work on my tan tomorrow. It should be hot. I was going to put I got the Nintendo president guy going da 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 da, and then translates and it goes, "Thank you for watching," and then he bows. That may be something worth having. And find a J-Lo clip. No, I need to find a new Jenny clip. Jenny Nicholson clip. I don't know what she would say, though. I got to just look at some older videos, I guess. Maybe something's in there. Well, yeah, I'm going to save this Red Bull for tomorrow, boys. Made it this far, wait until marriage. Counseling.